I'm speaking in the year 1941. It's December, a beautiful Sunday. I turn on the radio and I hear that the Japanese have bombed Pearl Harbor, the U.S. naval base in Honolulu. First thing I do is get out the gazetteer to find out where Pearl Harbor is exactly. Once we realize that and talk about it, hear broadcasts, read the newspapers, we understand that we are in a war, the first war since the early 1900s. First war I've ever even been a little bit involved with. The whole country goes to war. It's a war that encompasses everybody and everything. It was all out. It was just like overnight the country changed. And there were lots and lots of problems. People had to move to different parts of the country where the jobs were, where the work was. Skilled craftsmen had to pick up and move to where they were really needed. And this goes on from 1941 to 1945, when the war came to an end in August of 45. It's 1945 now. We're all back home. Everybody's getting out of the service. The war's over. They don't need us. What do we do now? Well, for a lot of folks, college is the first step. They're about the right age, 19, 20, 21 years old. Good time to start college. Others of us were not quite as mature or thoughtful, turned to partying, drinking. That was one of my bad things. I thought I could drink away a lot of bad memories. And that went on for about a year, and that didn't work. I'd always considered myself a pretty good Irish Catholic boy and a Christian, obeyed the commandments. And the one that bothered me the most at this time of my life was the one that says, "Thou shalt not kill." And we wrestled with that in the service and talked about it a lot. And it wasn't that we were the good guys and they were the bad guys, but it was more they had done something to us, we were going to do something to them. It was like a revenge, get even with them. And that is a struggle that you have, that to try to make some kind of peace in your own mind with that commandment. I think by the grace of God, having a good marriage, having a good wife, having good kids, just having a good life and trying to live the good life helped me get over that. I didn't like to talk about it. I hardly ever talked about it. But it's something that does not leave your mind. Every once in a while I'll have a nightmare and I wake up and I think about a couple of guys that I buddied with when we were 17 and 18, and they're no longer here. And I keep thinking about them. They're still 17 and 18, and I'm 89 going on 90, and I've done all the things that you do during a good life and all the fun and everything. And those poor guys, those two guys, Warren and Ken, didn't get the chance. And I think about those guys, and I think about the guys that are in Iraq and Afghanistan today that are going through the same kind of stuff and what it's doing to their minds and their families. And I just pray to God that things work out.